Hey, collective, welcome in. This is Love Messages, a live tarot reading for you and your person. I'm going to start by pulling some love messages to feel into the energy, then we'll move into the tarot and see what wants to come through in your reading. Love messages for the collective. All right, that's a lot. Okay. Your person or the universe has a lot for you. Miss Winter, stuck, stagnation, delays and setbacks. Damn, this is a card of disappointment. Waiting, and more waiting. Your energy may feel stuck, like you have no options, but that is a false perception. You may be going through maybe a cold patch of no contact, mixed feelings, or feeling left out in the cold. Epiphany, discovery or realization, sudden insight into reality. Dig deep within for answers. Great Spirit is wanting you to look at your situation realistically and see things how they really are. You may have some downloads or an epiphany, a breakthrough, and a sudden realization about your person here. Light bulb moment that came up in Aquarius's reading today. Different card though. Sacred Emerald, divine love, receiving abundance, heart chakra activation. All right, so this is you aligning with your heart, your true essence, your authentic self. It's bypassing anybody who is bypassing you, not giving you the attention that you deserve. It's like standing in your power. A big heart, there we go. Collective, genuine love, kind, loving, and generous. Can be trusted with your heart. So love wants to come through. It's waiting for you to align with it, with the universe, with the person coming towards you. We'll go to the tarot to see who or what is coming through. Fanned out, available, no limits or restrictions, willingness to be vulnerable. Okay, I get a desperate energy whenever I see this card. It's like somebody using their wily ways to get what they want. It can be manipulative energy where somebody wants something, but they feel like they're not aligned with their self-worth, so they use manipulative strategies to get what they want from whoever the person is on your mind. Let's take a look at what's coming towards you in love. What is coming towards the collective? Who is coming towards the collective in love? Four of Swords. Yeah, that's that healing card. Taking some downtime. It's not you being shut out with the Miss Winter card here. It's you taking some distance, reevaluating your self-worth, where you stand in this connection. So if you've had conflict in your relationship lately, the Four of Swords is saying, okay, let's take a step back. Let's take some distance, not intentionally to make your person think, you know, what's going on, but more just to recalibrate, refresh, regenerate. Messages for the collective, please, and their love connection. Messages for the collective. You may have gone through a period of overthinking, and with the Four of Swords, it's like quiet the mind. Stay aligned. Oh, and in comes the Knight of Wands, the Devil card, and the Page of Wands. Oh, this is a hell of a good time. Take that downtime, that rest, recreation, because you're going to need it. Knight of Wands can be an in and out energy, a whole lot of fun, following your your sense of adventure. The Devil card, too much of a good time. It's like, why am I attached to this person? Why do they bring out the worst in me? Why can't I let this person go? Also with the Page of Wands, it's an energy of a free spirit, doing what you want, expressing yourself unapologetically. Who is this Knight of Wands, and how will the collective know who this is? Could be a Sagittarius, also Capricorn energy with the Devil card here. But somebody who triggers your fears. Justice, Libra. Okay, this person wants to bring balance back into the situation with you, whether it's long-term or somebody new that you've just met. They want to do what's right by you, wanting to make fair choices. They're thinking of the future, which is a good thing. You may have changed the way that they view relationships. Maybe they're trying to put their immature ways behind them, wanting to settle down. I mean, the Justice card can be legal issues, documentation. Chariot card. Yeah, something's coming towards you, collective. And this Knight of Wands is determined to be a part of your life. Major arcanas. Even though you may not take this person seriously, I feel like you've changed them. Changed the way that they view love and life. This person didn't realize what they had until they lost it. I don't know whether they've lost you or lost the connection to you, or whether they are letting go of their playboy, playgirl ways. Okay, what is this person's next actions towards the collective? What is this person's next actions towards the collective? Nine of Wands. You know, if you're in no contact or not speaking to this person and you think they're off partying, living life on the edge, thrill-seeking, doing, you know, all that unsavory stuff that the devil talks about, drinking, smoking, out with friends, this person is masking how they really feel about you, because at the end of the day, when they go home and wake up the next morning, you're on their mind first thing. Why is a Devil card here? The Empress. One more for the Devil card. Okay, let me move this. The Empress. The High Priestess. Oh, look, this is the medicine. It's almost like you're the medicine to their fire. Water and earth. You ground this person. You make them realize that there's more to life than just, you know, partying and drinking. Two of Cups. Yeah, you've woken this person up. You've shaken them up. They've had some type of epiphany. And if you feel like you're out in the cold, just know that your person is also processing this relationship that they have with you. You've met them in a time of their life where they're ready to grow up, ready to settle down, put those toxic behaviors behind them. And it's because there's true love here. a spiritual connection, but also grounded. You represent the medicine that they need, or the shadow that they've been chasing, which is themselves. It's almost like they see you as the healing part of their journey where they can't run anymore. Wow. Page of Wands. I'm feeling like this is your energy. You may feel this way when you're around them. You may affect this person, even though they don't say it. Underneath the surface, their energy is saying something totally different. And you may think that they're a deadbeat, going nowhere, doing nothing, sleep all day, have no drive and ambition. I feel like you've peeled off those layers and this person's realizing that, what the hell am I doing with my life? Page of Wands for the collective, please. Advice, guidance for the collective. Did that flip? It amazes me when cards do a 360 and flip back into the deck. Advice, guidance for the collective. Thank you. Collective, you got the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Page of Wands. All right. I feel like the physical intimacy in this connection is off the chain, and that could be what draws you back to each other every time. It's like, we can fix this under the sheets, on top of the bed, on the kitchen table, in every room of the house. It's like there's a connection here that has a question around, does the physical intimacy play the leading role in your guys' relationship? Because with the Lovers and the Ace of Wands, this can be the male anatomy, how you two get it on. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is more to do with your advice and your guidance. It's like, slow down, don't stop, keep moving forward, but really be the type of partner that you want your person to be. When you're more in this energy of the Knight of Pentacles, dependable, reliable, moving forward with your own life. One more for the advice, please, for the collective. So I'm seeing that this relationship needs more balance, more temperance, more moderation, but you just being you, divine feminine, with the divine masculine as well, driving the chariot. Seven of Cups. Okay, if you are feeling like the emotional fog is keeping you stuck in stagnation, this divine love here with the Lovers card and the Two of Cups, it's saying that there's something more to this connection than the two of you are admitting with the High Priestess. And you may be, wanting more sustenance, more healing in your life. And I feel like this connection's really strong, like it pulls you in. But it may be that you need to transform this devil energy where you two get together and have a jolly good time. But it needs, this love needs to be expressed openly with your person. Just take your time, trust yourself. Don't believe the fantasies or the illusions that, this person will change overnight because they won't, but they're in the process of transformation. They're realizing how much you mean to them. They're determined to make this work. And with the Chariot card and the Nine of Wands next to each other, this is like wanting to balance out their wild ways, determined not to give up in this connection, realizing that they have either obsessive attachment or even shadow tendencies when it comes to love. But I feel like with the Empress here, it's like you're like the antidote to this person's wicked ways. You both egg each other on, but underneath it all, there's something else going on. I love it. All right, I'm going to close out your reading with some oracle cards. Now, these cards are a little bit spicy, but let's see what the universe has for you. I think there's a lot of hope with the Two of Cups and the Lovers card here. Maybe a decision, but the decision is yours. Right. Nothing hotter than saying no. Boundaries are sexy. Empowerment, limits, and self-honor. All right, I'm going to pull some more oracle cards. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this particular love reading? Messages from their person. What does your person want to say, collective? Yeah, I do feel like your person doesn't want to give up on this connection because true love, real love is there. It's on offer. It's just that it's hidden under the surface of this shadow material. And it could be inner child wounds. It could be, you know, coping mechanisms like too much drinking, smoking, you know, all the things that we use to distract ourselves. Holy shit, the police station. Okay, it could be a man in uniform. Betrayal. Their fleeting heart will only end up betraying you in the end. Your soul deserves better. That's for a small portion of you. This person may get themselves into a whole lot of deep water before they hit rock bottom and realize that they need somebody like you in their life. And for a small portion of you, this person is going to reach new heights when it comes to betrayal. All right, the player, there it is, the Knight of Wands. The player lifestyle that once defined everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. That's like your whole reading in one card. Wow. Okay. Hopefully you found some guidance, some clarity in the spread. And I'm going to keep going because let's see what the next spread has for the collective. I'll do a you versus them. So it'll be you and your person, their thoughts, their feelings, and their next actions. I will start with some oracle cards. All right, collective. What does your person want to say to you? This will be all about your person. and what they want to say to you. Can also be messages from the universe. See what comes out. Healing. That was your first card. That was the first card in the last spread. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Thank you, Spirit. Divine hand, divine assistance, Midas touch, attracting helpful people. This is a freaky looking card. But it does represent the cosmos, the observer, consciousness, the superconscious mind. Mystical shaman, born healer, shamanic lineage, awakening your vision to magic. Okay, this is somebody who has spiritual gifts, somebody who is watching or viewing this reading right now. There's a lineage of spiritual healing, using medicinal plants, food as medicine. It's a gift that comes from your heritage, your bloodline. Just be wary when you're healing that you ground your energy and that you connect with your spirit guides, your angels, or your ancestors. Because I feel that the protection of the ancestors covers you when you're channeling or when you're using your spiritual gifts. Spiritual hygiene, also smudging your space, your energy, your aura, and your spiritual tools like your tarot cards or oracle cards. Left out in the cold, scarcity mindset, ready to give up, emotional material loss. All right, this is giving 5 of Pentacles energy. And brewing up. Be ready to expect the unexpected because something is brewing and it's gaining momentum. I'm getting bees, honey, honey pot, like a moth to a flame. What is that? All right, what's the overall energy of this love reading, this love spread for the collective, please? You know, love can be beautiful, confusing, tender, messy, and sacred all at once. So let's take a look at the truth with compassion, not fear. So what is the overall energy of this reading? The Hermit card, major for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, this is an energy of not just isolating, but taking a step back and looking at your situation with clear eyes. It's like, what's the lesson behind this relationship? Why did you meet this person? It's gaining some perspective. And when you're in hermit mode, it's a very healing experience. You get to spend some time just listening to nature, connecting to your higher self, and letting the messages come through. Okay, what is your person's energy towards you, collective? Your person's energy towards a collective. Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Okay, they may have one foot in, one foot out. But this is a need to moderate emotions. It's a card of self-discipline, turning nothing into something. They could be, intuitively, I'm getting they could make mountains out of molehills. Like, even if they don't say what you want to hear or do what you want them to do, it's like they're like, calm down, you know. Don't read too much into it. But we'll take a look at their intentions. What is your energy towards them? Temperance card can also be a spiritual guidance, opening up the heart chakra, turning water into wine, and see how the third eye is open, and that's that observer mentality. It's like this person's watching you. They're very connected to their own spirit guides. Okay, you've got the Hierophant, 3 majors. This is Taurus. 2 earth energies and fire. Okay, your energy is like talk to the hand. That's not a traditional Hierophant interpretation, but that's what I'm getting. It's like, I know what I'm doing. I know. Okay, jokes aside, this is the card of a spiritual guru, somebody who's in authority. They've done the work. They've laid the foundation, and it can be a card of commitment, going to the chapel, getting married by the high priest. Somebody in authority speaks to or ministers to people who are not below them, but somebody who shows them the way spiritually. It can be rules, regulations, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not indoctrination, but institutions where there may be, you may feel like there's differences in traditional beliefs or even religion. Your person may be from a totally different culture than you. But the Hermit card is looking at you, kid, looking at the Temperance card, saying, okay, we need to smooth out the rough edges here. We need to bring in some grace, some peace, some balance. And the Hierophant, not putting Taurus down, but oh my goodness, they can be quite stubborn sometimes because they're very thorough. They're steady, they're calm, they're methodical, sensual, careful, patient, but yes, stubborn. All right. Let's clarify these cards. Collective. Looking at Temperance, what is your person's feelings towards you? What I'm getting from this Temperance card, just from the imagery alone, is that they feel the need to keep things at an even keel. But how do they feel about collective? Page of Wands. They think you're out of control. You've got ADD. You chase shiny things, and then you get bored, and then you go off onto the next sunset, and then you're here and you're there and you're there. You're a free spirit. That matches their energy. That's what they like about you. That's how they feel. Want a bit of that, want a piece of this. All right, okay. Your person's intentions. Hanged Man. Trying to slow you down? Nah. They feel that you're a bit scattered. Your energy is scattered. Hanged Man can be surrender or having your life in suspension. But what I'm getting is that when they hang out with you, it's hard for you to sit still. You're easily distracted. And they just want to pin you down for 5 fucking minutes, collective, and just have an honest conversation. That's what I'm getting. What is your person's next actions towards you? King, Queen of Swords. Oh, they're drawing the line. This is a card of boundary setting. It's like, if you don't start acting your age, we're going to have to tap that ass. Oh my goodness, Queen of Swords. She's got a whole lot to say. So when she speaks, everybody else sits down. She's the truth teller, boundary setter, and she teaches wisdom, even if it threatens your own personal perception of reality. She's just a clear-cut communicator. Your person's going to tell it like it is. So brace yourself. All right, what are your feelings? What is your person? Your energy is so much more grounded. It's like, meh, talk to the hand. Oh, 9 of Cups. Okay, you're just in your own lane, doing your own thing. You've got your own goals. This is personal satisfaction, following your own personal ambitions. And it's like, yeah, you know, I've created my life how I want it. You're just an extra. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh, why can't I see any of the comments? Oh, I don't know who's laughing, but I can't even see the comments. Sorry. How do I put that on? Let me see. Reactions. Oh, sorry. I don't know what the point of doing a live is if I can't see the fucking comments. Damn. Okay, let's keep going. No, let me just try and figure this out, eh? What is this button? What is that button? What is this button? Engage. Oh, what is that? Do I take that off? Oh, bro. I don't even know what I'm doing. Honestly, I don't. Some messages such as may not be visible. What the hell? I'm so sorry. I really wanted to do some live readings for you all today, and I can't even work basic technology. Let me finish this reading, then I'll try and sort it out. Okay, what are your feelings towards this person? Sagittarius, potentially. Could be Pisces, got Virgo, Taurus. Yeah, you're staying grounded. No, you're not messing with somebody who's judging you, like telling you what to do. You will not be managed. You will not be controlled. You're like, I've got my own shit sorted. I don't need anybody telling me what to do. I'm a grown-ass person. Go over there. You're in the timeout corner. All right. What is your advice, collective? What is your advice And then we'll look at the potential outcome. Jinkies. All right, we've got the Ace of Wands and the Star card as your advice. Clarifying the Hierophant, sorry. You know what this says to me? This says to me that you're on the right path. You're in the right frame of mind. New doors are being opened up to you. You're going to have some type of wish fulfillment. Look, you've got the Nine of Cups and the Star card together, and it all comes with you staying not tunnel vision, and not narrow-minded, but like staying focused. It's you following your passion. It's like this person doesn't affect you at all. It's almost like you're saying to them, you live in La La Land if you think I'm going to do what you tell me to do. I mean, the Hierophant talking to the Temperance card right now. I take your advice, with a grain of salt. I mean, and I respect you, but god dang, this is my life. I'm going to live it how I want to. It's been working for me so far. And it's almost like you're saying to this person, we need to have some self-respect first, mutual. I don't know if this is a love reading or not. It seems like it could be a teacher, it could be a co-worker, it could be a family member, it could be a mentor that you look up to, and the student has become the teacher and the teacher has become the student. It's the Hierophant card. It's like you've taken all of their knowledge, wisdom into consideration, but now you've customized it to make it work for you. And this person still feels like maybe that you owe them something or that you've still got more to learn. So just bear in mind not to be too arrogant when it comes to knowing your shit. I don't know. What is the outcome for these two, please? And then I'll put some oracle cards. What is the outcome for these two? All right, you got the Queen of Cups. Two more, please. Yeah, it's almost like the Hermit card, the grand old wizard, the wise one, is trying to tell your person that, yep, you need to sit down. You need to put the ego in check. And I don't usually talk to the Temperance like that. It's almost like this person has gotten a bit too big for their boots. But you've got luck on your side and a whole lot of financial wealth coming in. Yeah, with the Star card and the Nine of Cups, I would make money moves right now if you're feeling drawn to. Okay, what's the outcome for these two, please? Oh, look, you got the two queens looking at each other. This Queen of Swords is, now listen here, Queen of Cups. You need to fucking listen here. And the Queen of Cups is like, cheers. Head down, shoulders back. One more, please. Thank you. Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Hermit again. Okay, this is inner wisdom, learning from somebody's inner chaos and bringing it into alignment. It's like not getting caught up in emotional turmoil. It's being the emotional mature one in a situation where somebody uses their authority or their spiritual wisdom to gain access to you or try and tell you how to live your life. And you're like, no thanks. I've got myself here. It feels to me that the collective, whoever you are, you've done the inner work. And that's what I think this clash is. Not that it's a big clash, but that's where I think the differences are. is that they have their own spiritual path that they're walking on, because they have their own lessons, and you've come a long way and you've learnt your own way. But they're both respected in their own right, but different paths. And this hermit card is shining the light on your person. It's like, that's funny. All right, let me close out with some oracle cards. And then I'll try and figure out those comments. I don't know what's going on there. Oh. Okay, there's 3 oracle cards come out. I think this was the first one. Trust the journey. When you experience stagnation in your life, that's Miss Winter, right? Oh, no, that was left out in the cold. Scarcity mindset, ready to give up. Look at that. Emotional or material loss, 5 of Cups. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. Look at that boat and that still water and the sun coming over the horizon. That's the Temperance on a good day. Still waters. Reminds me of the 6 of Swords, moving on from things, people, places, and things that don't serve you. Okay, awaken love. It is a safe space. It is safe for you to love. Don't let fear or insecurity stop you from giving and receiving unconditional love. Unconditional love. That comes with unconditional acceptance, forgiveness. It's like, I'm me, you are you, we are we. Oh my gosh, that is so corny. Get a grip. Okay, rare gem. You are a rare breed. Don't waste your energy trying to convince anyone of it. They're not supposed to understand you. That's interesting. Why won't the camera focus? Focus. Yep. Well, that is what I have for this reading. And I need to figure out how to see the comments. What is that? Let me see what this button does. What in the world? How do I... You know what? Oh, what was that? What does this button do? What does that do? Well, I'll be damned. Sorry, guys. I'll have to figure it out and then come back. That was an interesting reading. Geez, I hope nobody made a PayPal donation. Oh, actually, let me see if I can jump on my phone. Maybe I can see the comments there. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, which one am I on? No, can't see any comments. Maybe I'm imagining things. Okay, then I'm going to leave that there and I'll catch you later. Hooroo. 44:55.